It's the morning of the big cabinet reshuffle by the UPA, the last, as the Prime Minister confirmed to NDTV just before the elections. And let's quickly run you through those big changes before we continue to get live reactions to that. Salman Khurshid is the big change there, getting the External Affairs Ministry vacated by S.M. Krishna. Kamal Nath is most likely to get the additional charge of parliamentary affairs. So Kamal Nath now holding two portfolios, and that's because of the fact that Pawan Bansal is going to be moved to the Railway Ministry vacated by the Trinamool Congress. Kapil Sibal most likely to lose the HRD portfolio, some believe to Mr. Pallam Raju, but will be retaining the telecom portfolio. So Veerappa Moily also another big change, but he is going to get the Petroleum Ministry in the place of Jayapal Reddy. So that's going to be a potential source of controversy for the UPA. And also Ashwini Kumar is going to be the new Law Minister in the place of Veerappa Moily. So Ashwini Kumar getting elevated from the Science and Technology portfolio. Amongst the other changes of younger faces that we're likely to see, RPN Singh being moved from Corporate Affairs and Oil and Gas to be the MOS of Home. And these are essentially some of the younger faces that we are seeing. Jyotiraditya Scindia to get MOS independent charge in the Power Ministry. So all in all, more younger faces who've been upgraded include Sachin Pilot, who is going to be independent charge MOS Corporate Affairs, that post vacated by RPN Singh. So a bump up for Sachin Pilot as well as RPN Singh and Jyotiraditya Scindia, as the Prime Minister described this entire exercise as a combination of youth and experience. And amongst the new inductees into the ministry, Manish Tiwari, familiar on most television screens as a Congress spokesperson, is likely to be MOS Information and Broadcasting. Remember that these are all now portfolios. The formal portfolios still have to be announced. Chiranjeevi, some believe, is likely to be the MOS of Tourism, a ministry that Subodh Kant Sahai had occupied till recently. And Shashi Tharoor makes his re-entry into the Manmohan Singh ministry as the MOS of the HRD ministry. So Shashi Tharoor getting a political resurrection there after being out in the cold for a very long period of time. So these are the big changes that we are seeing in today's exercise, and also some of the other high-profile changes. Ajay Makan moving from sports to housing and urban development. We saw celebrations outside his house as that was seen by his supporters as a bump up. We also now are joined by Mohandas Pai, who joins us from Bangalore, former director of Infosys. Thanks very much indeed, Mohandas, for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
What's your take on today's reshuffle? We were talking about this earlier, that as far as the reforms thrust is concerned, there was no real stamp of that on this exercise because most of those portfolios had already been shuffled. So the big economic portfolios still pretty much remaining where they are.
I think this reshuffle is an attempt to protect a clean image for the next election, to get in some younger leaders into the government so that they could get experience working in the government, to make sure the Prime Minister can actually implement his policies through a younger lot who will possibly listen to him and work harder, to make sure that they spend more time in the government doing all the things they need to do instead of attending to events outside the government and politicking. I think is a reasonable thing, and hopefully to get people who are not corrupt or against whom the media has not yet found any corruption charges. So I think there's an attempt, last-ditch attempt to have a government that works, implement policies and create a clean image. The fact that Rahul Gandhi has not come to the government is very good in my view and very strategic, because he has to focus on building up the party. There are only two people there who can build up the party, the Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, because I don't think anybody in the party will listen to anybody else. So having Rahul outside, where he focuses on the party, is pretty good.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.